Hello, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to use capital space and periods in our sentences. So first, we will start with our warm-up, making sure that we have dotted lines with the top, middle, and bottom line. So we're going to review our diagonal sliders letters. So let's do our warm-up. So we're going to write the letter V, W, Y, X, K, and Z, because these letters all have diagonal lines in them, diagonal sliders. So first we start off with our V, touching them, starting at the middle line, sliding down, going back up, but sliding on the middle line, making our diagonal line. And here is our W, slide down. All right, slide back up and slide back down. And we slide back up. Here's our W. 2V makes 1W. Then we're going to review our Y. And a Y is the same way. You start like your diagonal V. Then you make another diagonal V. But then instead, you're going to go all the way down like a scuba diver. There we go. There's our Y. Touching only the middle lines and touching the bottom lines. Okay, here's our X. So we diagonal from this side. And then we pick up our pencil and we put a dot there and we slide diagonally down that way, meeting. There's our X. A K is when we dive from the top line straight down. Now we make the kick. Middle line, I like to do 1, 2, 3 dots, and I make a dot there, and I kick my belly, okay, and then I continue there, and I kick it that way. There's my K. Then I do a Z. A Z is you ride the top line this way first, then you slide diagonally down, back to the same point, then you slide across again on the bottom line. There you go. So that was our warm-up for our diagonal sliders. Now, let's look at this. We're going to write a sentence using diagonal letters, and I picked up a few swimmers and divers from the other lesson as well. So, when writing a sentence, you know that you need one capital for the beginning of a sentence, or if there is a name in there. Then you have to space between the words in order to tell your reader that you have different words in your sentence. And you end it with a period. Capital, space, 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 period. Now, if you look at this, it just looks like a bunch of scrambled letters together. It does not make any sense. But I'm going to show you that when I put spaces, I can create words, and words will make sentences. So here is the letter I always do that, huh? Erase first. Okay, so here is I will move the I over here, I, and then I'm going to put a space there. And here it is, will. See that? Will. Okay, I will. Okay, z, I, p, zip. Okay, I will zip. Okay, now I need a space. Up, bottom line, middle line, up. I will zip up. Ba, ix, Vix. Let me move that over. Oh, I got way too much space there, but here you see it. I will zip up Vix. And what do I need at the end of a sentence? A period. There we go. I will zip up Vix. Does that make sense now? And it was easy to read because there are spaces between our words. And now we're going to go see if we can check for capitals. The word I always needs a cap. I will zip up Vix. And Vix is a name, so we need to put a cap on the name as well. Okay, now we're going to write the sentence. So you have your pencil ready and you can write with me. So we know that, oops, let me go back. we know that the beginning of a sentence always starts with a what? Capital letter. So we have to turn this I into a capital letter. And also, no matter where the word I is at, you will always capitalize it because it's a name you call yourself. I, okay. Space. Remember, the space goes right after the letter. Will. I will. What? Ill. Stop at the middle line. Will. Okay. Will. I will. What's our next word? Put it at the end. Zip. Z. I. Zip. 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 Okay. I will zip. Next, what's the next word? Up. Finger space. Up. 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 Okay. Diaper. Up. Down to the bottom. Middle line. Up. Swimmer arm. I will zip up. Vicks. Vicks. Okay, and we know that Vicks is a name, so it has to be a capital letter. Vicks. Capital V is sliding from the top line down. Okay, I will zip up Vicks. See, boys and girls, I'm taking my time using the top, middle, and bottom. Okay, let's move that to the side. Oh, I need something very important. I need a what? A period. So there's my period. Got to go back. Okay, so let's see if we can read this. I will zip up Vicks, period. So that is my writing. And I used what? One capital, space, 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 and a period. There you go. That's my sentence. I will zip up Vicks, period. So let's do this sentence right here. I cannot read it. What's wrong with it? Spacing's weird. It's like there's a U by itself with spaces, and then there's a K and there's a Y floating in the air. There's no space here. I can't read that. Can't read it. But let's see what happens when you use the magic finger space. Okay, so I'm going to move this here. That's the word try. Try, finger space, try it. Try it. Try it. Okay. Finger space. Let's see. Try it, Zuki. Do you know Zuki is a Japanese name? Try it, Zuki. That's a sentence. Try it, Zuki. I need something at the end of a sentence. Period. Yes, I need a period. Period. Okay, try it, Zuki. Period. Does that make sense? Yes, you want Zuki to try it, right? Try it, Zuki. I will zip up Vicks. See, once you start writing and using spaces in the correct spots to separate your words, the sentence is easier to read. Because when we didn't use any space, we couldn't read it. It was just a bunch of letters spaced all incorrectly. Now we know that a sentence need a capital, right? Capital at where? If you said the beginning of a sentence, you are correct. You need a capital at the beginning of the sentence. Try it, Zuki. Oh, Zuki is a name, just like you have a name. So you want to put a capital on your name. There you go, Zuki. So now, you know, the sentence wants Zuki to try it. So it says, try it, Zuki, period. So now let's write it, making sure that we have a capital and space. So get your pencil out and you can write it with me. Let's do try. Now, try is, since it's at the beginning of a sentence, the T has to be capitalized. So here, I will make my T first, dive straight down. Now, capital T, you don't cross at the middle. You actually have to cross at the top because that's a capital. Try. Okay, try. Now there's an R. Dive her down. And here, pick back up. Try. Y. Here's our slider. Try. Scuba dive. Try. Oh, and then when I need to go to a new word, I use my finger space. Try. Put your finger space down. Let me see you do it. Put that space down. Try it. Okay? It. Finger space. It. It. Try it. Zuki. So Zuki is a name. Okay, so now I have to move my finger space because that's a different word. We're going to write the word Zuki. Try it, Zuki. Zuki is a name, so we need to capitalize Z. Zuki is a name, so we're going to go with Z. Capital Z is like a lowercase z, but instead you write the top line. Top line, slide diagonally down, then write the bottom line. Okay, try it, Zookies. You zoo. Down again. There you go, there's my leg. Zook. Okay, from the top. Middle line, kick the belly. Zuki. Zuki. Okay, Y is like a V, but you dive, scuba dive. Okay, try it, Zuki. And what do I need at the end? Yes, a period, because I'm done telling you something. There you go, there's my period. Try it, Zuki. So let's check to see if we have capital spaces where it needs to be. A sentence always starts with a capital and it needs spaces between words and you end it with a period. So capital for the beginning of a sentence, try, space, try it, Zuki, period. Yes, we used everything. Yay. Try it, Zuki, period. So you have to check, do you have one capital, space, space, period? And make sure you go back and check that, you have the cap on your name as well. But everything else is lowercase, lowercase. Touch, touch, touch. No floaters, no sinkers, unless it's a scuba diver. Okay, so practice this at home. So you should be doing the warm-up, writing the sentences using spaces between the words, a period at the end, checking that to make sure that you have a capital in the beginning and in a name. Let's read it again. I will zip up Vicks, period. Try it, Zuki, period. So, oh no, what's going on? Okay. It's cool, huh? Capital, sentence have space, and a period at the end. When you have all that, your sentence is correct and is easy to read. Try it, Zuki, period. I will zip up Vicks, period. Awesome.